Alright, welcome to another Bunch vlog. Now, this one's a bit late, so sorry guys about that. The reason why it was a bit late was because I was working on the new marketing push. Now, the marketing push that I've been doing is for the pixel art community, and basically what I've done is I created this little marketing video and posted on this explaining like, hey, I had this feature you wanted where you can get the parallax data from the unfolding engine and then put it in your own games. And that was very popular. People loved that. They loved the idea of having that, and it's a kind of nice feature. And like if you're gonna measure the success of something, I think there's one element that I would measure how well it went, and that was the unfolding engine now has its first patron. So yeah, we're now closer to getting the project fully funded. And I always say the first patron, well, the first sale is one of the hardest to get. And so having the first Patreon is really good news, and that it shows that there is an interest for funding this as a full-time project. So I'm very happy about that. It's a huge achievement, and yeah, it means that if I keep following on this path of making the engine just a little bit better, making it a bit more useful for people, it's going to bring more people in. So that's good news. So that's the reason it's been a bit late. It's been 3 weeks. So our last president, C, has had a very long presidency, making everything about fruits. I know, fruits. I do like the emojis. I gotta say they're very satisfying, but the fruits are very good. Yeah. So, but before I talk about that, I got to explain that the direction of the unfolding engine is going to start focusing on idle game mechanics and incremental game mechanics. And the reason is because I feel like idle game mechanics are something that's very easy to get into. It's very cheap to make an idle game, but it's very powerful and it's very satisfying. Like on my phone I've got Roller Coaster Tycoon, which is not an incremental game, but I've got a venture capitalist and a venture communist, and yeah, I really like idle games, incremental games. I think there's something there's like a really good area of them that hasn't been explored yet. And when you contextualize an incremental game in an open world game, it's like a little bubble and a bigger bubble. It's just so much more meaningful. So you could go into like a seaport and then you like upgrade the seaport to like send out more ships, and then you get more ships, and then you might have more cargo, and then use the cargo to like put in manufacturing, and then like having that in a game, like that's really satisfying. It feels good. It feels natural. Like feels like you're upgrading something, and yeah, it's very cheap to put in upgrades because you just literally put it in one box. But yeah, as it comes closer, it'll make more sense. So speaking about a presidency, SPZI is our new president by 1 vote. And I gotta say, there's something suspicious about these votes. They're just too high. I don't know what. For some reason, the Crows YouTube account is here. So I feel like this means there's something suspicious going on. I don't know what, but it's suspicious. And look at these analytics, very suspicious. And I'm very worried about Spizzi's because Lydia has a threat to Spizzy, and Spizzy lives in the basement, so something's going on. Something's odd. But anyways, Spizzy's our president again. Long may he reign. C had a good reign. The fruits were good. I don't know what to do with him. I like him. So that's very good. So without further ado, we will now have things for Barge to look at. Barge vlog. Barge vlog. Barge vlog. Alright. Just loading. Alright, what have you guys sent me this time? Okay. Here's the songs Busy and I made. What the fuck was that? I think the voice said, "You are the glove." I give that a 7 out of 10 for making me dance. 3 points for dancing. 4 points for having a good beat. 2 points for being club music. -1 point for only being 1 minute long. -1 point for Alright, next one is Bunny posted a picture of, I believe is SP's Spazizzy did it to them. It appears to have Spizzy bouncing up and down, as well as Spizzy leaning back. I give this a 3 out of 10, as I don't know how many Spizzy emojis you need, but I feel like it's quite a lot. So plus 2 points for having the emoji animated, plus 1 for having it move up and down, but I feel like there's not much to it. There needs to be a bit more to having Spizzy. Okay, then a Lemmy meme. I haven't even pressed play yet, but I'm already giving this as 10 out of 10 for having Lemmy on it. So I will now play it.
What caravan? Got your veins in the back there? Oh.
I give that 10 out of 10 for having Lemmy, and Lemmy is just so wholesome, and already I'm happy watching it.
Oh, I can see the veins playing in the back. They're playing a wee game of Ludo. Look at that. They're playing a wee game of Ludo. You know Ludo? Is that what it's called? You know, it's got the wee dice thing in the middle, you press it, it clicks and it... You know, they actually shouldn't be in the back, it's actually dangerous, they could get killed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them a wee nudge. Just a wee fright.
A wee nudge?
I'm not going to, you know, just a wee fright, hold on. Oh fuck. Shit. Oh my god, where is it? It's there. It's there. Oh my god. I just meant to give him a wee nudge. Oh no, pal. They went flying there, look. Look. They're there. Oh god. I just wanted to give him a wee nudge. You know, so that they went like that. Oh god, that was close, that. Listen, I'm going to stop the motor. You all come into the motor for the caravan, that was close. Oh my god. I'd like to, it would be silly for me to say I hope they're alright, because I'd like to see the blood up the windies. You know, they look like they'd been put in a big fucking microwave, and they just went like that, splat. God, I feel terrible.
10 out of 10, love Lemmy.